Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, babies. Good morning, little babies. How are ya? Buckbeak, do you have to do that to Raven? She got water belly. Get off her. These are flowers I got from the nursery. Now I can't remember what the lady said that these plants are. Does anyone know? And I found these little pansies growing wild, so I just snapped them up, planted them there. I can't remember what these are called. Great garden tour. I'll put them up in the description. Hey, in the camera they look red, but actually they're purple. Like kind of a pinky purple. Now here I have some cuttings of some Jackmanii clematis, just because the vine broke off, so I thought, well, I'll make cuttings out of it. So I put those in earth, I don't know, maybe 4 days ago. So we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully turn out good. That is the dollar store sunflower that I grew. I found a fairy on the property, which is really pretty. And these daisies I just dug up. Pasta. Here I made a little moss garden for a salamander that I found. With some more daisies here. I see some little chicks. Right in there. There we are. So I'll take you up to the garden. I didn't think we would be able to grow anything here because it is solid clay. It takes a really long time to dig a hole. So I had some extra pumpkins and stuff. I think I was telling you before. And look what I did. I went and left the water on too long, like all night, and they turned yellow. That's my long line of peppers. I had lost some during the freeze. So I went back and at Giant Tiger they were $2.50 for the jalapenos, and at the grocery store they were $2. But then in Ottawa at Freshco I got a 4 in a little package for $1. So that was really good. I grabbed as many as I could. And here we have 3 zucchini plants. Yeah, my Brussels sprouts are coming up pretty good. I got 2 rows of that. I think this is a silver Yamato watermelon. It's not doing too good. I have other silver ones in pots under my grow light, so I think I'll come out and replace that one. I think this is an early Canadian watermelon, so judging by the name, hopefully it'll do well here. This is my bean bed. I'm pretty sure that most of them died in the frost because this is all we got going on here. I'll have to buy another package. I'm really glad that they're super fast at growing. And my strawberries. I ordered these bare root strawberries from a nursery in Ontario. Tomorrow I will show you my garden in Ottawa. This is going to be my onion bed. It's probably too late to grow onions, but I saw there was a package, a brown bag of onions, and I really wanted to try it. They're not bunching onions, but what do you call them when you plant the onion and then you get about 4 or 5 more onions? Repeating onions or something like that. Anyway, that's the garden here. Got to get the mulch down. And that's the fire pit right there that we tried to save the majority of the plants. But only some peppers and watermelon, or sorry, peppers and the tomatoes died. So this one here, I believe, is a Berry's Crazy Cherry. Sorry, this is a Tigerella, and my goodness, it grew a lot since I actually planted that. This one, I believe, is a Paul Robeson, along with this one. And then these two bigger ones I got from the grocery store because they were already started and I had lost some in the frost. So anyhow, I need to get those onions planted, and I'll see you in Ottawa. Hey guys, it's Catherine here in Ottawa, Zone 5A, and we're in my garden here in the city. And I wanted to show you guys my grapes for the first time in 4 years. Really looks promising. They're starting to get these little buds. This is a monster. It really is a monster. I gotta show you just how big this guy is. Check it out. It's huge. So I'm super excited because I've always wanted to grow grapes, and I just love the idea of having a backyard where I can come out and pick fruit. And this, I didn't even have to plant this year. I planted this 4 years ago. So it just keeps coming back, and that's what I love. Down here, we have some strawberries that are coming along nicely. This one is a white one. It's a white alpine, I think it's called. Right down here, there's another one. And the rest of them here are red. They're called Wendy. And I got them from a nursery, Bare Root. So here we have my asparagus. First year, I planted them this year. So, of course, we can't harvest anything. But I only see 4 shoots coming up. So I don't know if that's normal for first year of asparagus. I put maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 crowns in. But I don't know, maybe do I add more? Like, it's just a 4-foot bed. See, like this right here, just a 4-foot bed. And for now, like while I'm waiting for those, I planted some well, this guy's gonna bolt. I better pick that right now. The flower head. I planted some chard. This is chard, so that's coming up nicely. We got some celery here, and some basil down in here. My onions volunteered. I guess from last year I didn't get them all, and they're coming up. So we've been harvesting those and using them for our meals and our dinners. We got some dill here. This is a, I believe, okay, if it's not a pepper, then it is a hibiscus that I planted from seed. Let's see. Over here we have, it looks like a mess, but what it is it's sorrel, which I planted from seed, and it did grow like really well, but we had a heat wave a few weeks ago and it bolted. We have some chives growing here. Here I believe is a Paul Robeson tomato. Here is Dr. Witchie's, and I think that's a cherry tomato, Berry's Crazy Cherry. I could have them all mixed up. I was terrible this year about labeling things. I don't know what anything is right now. This is a tomato top that my mom gave me. It was a beefsteak, and hers broke off, like it broke in half, her tomato plant. So she rooted it and gave that to me. This is a zucchini, which has been eaten by bugs, and funny enough, this one here has not been eaten by bugs. So that's pretty cool. Here we planted, my son and I planted garlic,
And over here is some red onions, which we eat a lot of red onions and garlic. Now here, this is our arch trellis. And these peas look really sad because I moved them out of the original pot they were in because I needed the space. These peas were in prime real estate space in my garden, and I needed it because it was a full sun spot. And peas don't even need full sun anyway. So check this out. My rhubarb has bolted and gone to seed. Like the seeds are practically falling off. Is this the time where I harvest it? Has anyone harvested rhubarb before? Because this is only its second year and I've never grown it before. Next we have some squashes, which again, I don't know what they are. I think this one is a spaghetti squash, and I think this one right there is just a regular zucchini, and this one could be a butternut, and they're supposed to grow up this trellis, so we'll see. Over here is my honeysuckle, which is quite lovely. And here is my other arch trellis. Right here is a zucchini growing. And here is, I think, dragon tongue bush beans. I'm not sure, but I think that's what they are. And check it out. Here's my other zucchini. Last year, my zucchini, it was a flop. I had no luck with zucchini whatsoever. For some reason, it just would not grow. But here, I have 3 babies. I don't know if you can see them down there, but I'm super excited. And through these metal grates here, you can see we have blackberries growing along the fence. And in here is our currants and our raspberry bushes. So we have a paragola. And see this here? See these 2 beans growing up right there? Those are my beans that I did an experiment on when I grabbed the old crusty pods in the springtime that were dried on the vine, and I opened them and I tried them. Remember the time lapse? Well, that's those 2 right there. I have 2 cucumbers right here. I believe these are Marketmore, and they're hopefully going to grow up this trellis here. Right here we have our hardy kiwi, acai kiwi. We only have 1 plant because it doesn't need a male plant to pollinate it. It's self-pollinating. And this is its 4th year, so we are getting some fruit. Now where did that go? There was a flower that had budded. I don't know if you can see that right there, but that's a flower that had budded. It's kind of blurry, it's not focusing. But my plan is to get it to grow like up and over this trellis and way up to the top, and it's going to be all awesome and exciting. So I'm super thrilled about that. This is a Smitham, I think, David Austin climbing rose. It has double petals, like a huge bloom. And we're going to remove this tile so that it can get in the ground, and we want it to climb all the way up. So we'll have some nice beautiful blooms there. So yeah, also we have some canna flowers that I planted, along with some more peas here. So those should be coming up nice, the peas out of here, and put them in that other trellis, because this gets full sun all day. And I've never been successful growing a watermelon here in 5A, so I'm hoping that it works out well. Now over here, we got Brussels sprouts, we got a sunflower, and that's the cucumbers again, on drip. And we got several more Brussels sprouts back there. So yeah, anyway, we'll keep you updated. I went and I chopped this all back so that it could get some light on the berries, and hopefully it'll do well. So we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.